All right, so you guys just watched the video on how to master your deadlift through the Frankenstein hinge, the single kettlebell deadlift, and the 2 kettlebell deadlift. Now we're going to transition into our single leg hinge, known as our single leg RDL. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a reaching single leg RDL. So this is a counterbalance movement. So from here, as my hips move back, my leg moves back, my hands and my chest come forward to balance out my body. Okay, so again, as I kind of hinge those hips back, hands go forward, leg goes back. With this movement, you have to be able to master that single leg balance position. So the single leg balance position is all about creating the proper amount of weight distribution between the front part of your foot with your knee and the back part of your foot with your butt, right? So as my knee goes forward, the butt goes back, I'm able to balance that position. Get that down first. So once I have that position, as I start to hinge my hips back, my hands will reach out to balance myself from falling backwards, a little bit of knee bend. I'm in a good strong position here at the bottom. I come back up to the top and stay balanced. Again, here, okay, hinge, reach, 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 separate that body, counterbalance, keeping my hands up so they don't drop down, trying to lock that back foot out, okay, nice and straight, and then go from there. Once you get that position down, and you can master that movement without losing your balance, add some weight to it. 4-pound med ball, 5-pound dumbbell, anything that's lighter than 10 pounds, nice and tall up top, a little bit of knee bend here, try to push those hips back as I reach this ball out, okay, and then come back up. What this does is it gives me more of a challenge to drive my hips back. Because this is heavier, if I go too far forward, it's going to pull me that way, right? So I have to maintain that hip drive back, that hip hinge back, come back up to the top, and then go. Once you get this down, okay, you can progress to our next variation, which will be our 1 kettlebell single leg RDL. So our single leg RDL with the 1 kettlebell, I'm going to set myself up, okay, opposite of the foot I'm going to use. So the leg you're going to use is the leg that's balancing. You're going to try to take your right hand to your left foot, or you're going to take your left hand down to your right foot. So from the side here, nice and tall, okay, a little bit of knee bend, single leg balance position. I'm going to start to drive my hips back. Reach, 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 okay? Once I run out of room in this hip, come back up to the top. So once I can't hinge myself back anymore in this hip, I have to drive back up. Biggest mistake you can make on any single leg RDL or hinge variation is that you are trying to reach with your arm, which will then in turn reach with your back. I don't want to round my back by trying to reach with my arm, okay? You are reaching the kettlebell down by using your hips and your hips alone. So I'm nice and tall here, good strong position, balanced, okay? I'm reaching my hips back, and notice my body's coming down because my hips are driving back. It's not because I'm reaching with my arm here at the bottom. If you feel anything in your lower back, I guarantee you when you're going down, you're trying to use too much of your back, your arms. So stabilize the position. You can use your arm to balance out here to the side. Drive those hips back, reach, 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 reach. Once I can't go back anymore, I come back up and squeeze. Once you master the body weight, reaching single leg RDL, you can move on to the med ball, okay, or the weighted reaching single leg RDL. Then you can move on to the 1 kettlebell single leg RDL. There's plenty of other variations. Check out our other videos that we do on the single leg hinge variations to get you guys some different variety